Father, how can you tell the Americans that we are turning out nuclear missiles like sausages? I know for a fact, as an engineer myself, that we only have 2 or 3 of them.
The Americans are stupid, and are more gullible than you give them credit for, Sergei. In the 1960 presidential election, when Kennedy ran against Nixon, didn't he say the U.S. was behind the Soviet Union in a so-called missile gap?
Yes, I remember it, but what about your other little problem?
What other little problem?
Our missiles can't reach Washington, D.C. from Moscow.
Son, I want you to look in these binoculars and tell me what you see.
Beautiful blonde in the last row. I mean, a beautiful view of the Black Sea.
Well, I see American nuclear missiles aimed at my daughter. The missiles are based in Turkey, 5 minutes away, right across the water, about to destroy my villa. But I intend to give the Americans a taste of their own medicine. Mother Russia is ascending. Recently, we launched the Sputnik satellite and put the first man in space, our cosmonaut, Yuri Gagarin. The United States, and particularly President Kennedy, are in decline. JFK was indecisive at the Bay of Pigs. I believed him at our meeting last year in Vienna. But we must strike while the Iron Curtain is hot. I am going to secretly put nuclear missiles in Cuba that can reach Washington, D.C. And I am going to announce an alliance with Fidel Castro's Cuba before the 1962 American midterm election.
Let's sing about that.
We are the new game in town, that's right, the Soviet Union. We come to town, we don't mess around, we get you turned all around, to flip the world upside down. Maybe we're in over our head, but no matter how it ends, whatever V.I. Lenin said, we are the new game in town. We're a lot like you, and we like the Caribbean too. For communism is the way to neutralize imperial sway. You saw yesterday, you're in decay. You know you're in our way, it's underway. Come what may, come what may. We are the new game in town. 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 We are going to have President Kennedy right where we want him. Tied to the railroad tracks when a nuclear locomotive is coming.
Father, isn't that a bit risky?
Let me tell you a story about a man who had to move in with his goat after falling on hard times. Though he didn't like the smell, he eventually became accustomed to it. Russia had been living with the goat, the NATO countries like Turkey, Greece, Spain, for a long time. And now America will have to get used to its own goat, Cuba.
Father, if you're there in Cuba, gamble works. You'll be held as the greatest communist since Karl Marx. But if it backfires, it could mean World War III. And then comes your next little problem.
Which is?
That you two are tied to the railroad tracks with President Kennedy.
Mr. President, we have a situation.
Can't you see I'm busy?
But, Mr. President...
What national catastrophe is it now? A new steel price hike? Civil rights? Do I have to phone Martin Luther King's wife to help get him out of jail again?
No, sir.
All right. So, can we not consider me busy?
I see, sir, but...
Have we some great international crisis then? What ridiculousness is Khrushchev up to now? Something in Cuba? No, not Berlin again.
It's worse, Mr. President. Mrs. Kennedy is coming down the hall. She's on her way here to the swimming pool.
Mayday! Mayday! Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Joining our festivities now is actor and socialite Peter Lawford. He is a friend of Marilyn Monroe. He is, in the words of Frank Sinatra, the brother-in-law of JFK.
Listen, Peter. J. Edgar Hoover is giving me a hard time over JFK's affair with Judith Campbell. In case you didn't know, that woman who Sinatra introduced him to also happened to be sleeping with that mobster Sam Giancana. Please tell Sinatra that the president will be staying at Bing Crosby's instead from the 24th to the 26th.
Oh, great. Frank will just love to hear that the president will be staying at a Republican's estate.
Well, you can blame it on the Secret Service. Crosby's place is better suited.
Frank really might kill me, Bobby. He's put in extra phone lines, telexes, a teleport, and he even stuck a flagpole, just like the one in the Hyannis.
Nobody asked Mr. Sinatra to stick anything in anywhere, Peter.
Frank was counting on this place becoming the new West Coast White House.
Look, Peter, JFK cannot sleep in the house of a man who played host to hoodlums. You know that!
So, despite my objections and Frank's disappointment, RFK moved JFK to Bing Crosby's estate. And as a result, everyone got screwed here. Frank got screwed out of his California White House. I got screwed royally. Sinatra barely even spoke to me again. The bastard even replaced me in his next Rat Pack movie. With Bing Crosby, no less. And the final screwing of this episode, between the president and Marilyn Monroe, took place at the Crosby's estate.
In a twist of fate, the president and I had a night. We played our comedy all right. It was bittersweet, bittersweet. Tristan the night away. In the blink of an eye, in the shape of my heart, in the time of my life, in a world apart. We were Tristan the night away. We were Tristan the night away. We were Tristan the night away.
So, how do things go with the president?
I'm going to marry him.
Now, I know you almost died a million times in your life. That's why you live life fully. On the edge, and proudly live every day as if it's your last. But if the country connects the dots about your affair with Marilyn, or any of your other bimbos, I will be personally humiliated. And that would be a disaster for your presidency. Do you really want to risk that? I have to ask, Jack, from your affairs to your foreign policy, is your true Kennedy nature really that reckless? Why are you so reckless? Or do you disagree? Does it have to be that obvious when you do these things to me? How could you be so foolish? What didn't I ever do for you? Can you tell me now, can't you? Is it just not in you to be true? Is it just about the power that you hold over me? Isn't it finally time to say enough's enough? Don't you know how everyone can see? How could you be so stupid secret. Your dalliance with stars, reckless in your judgment. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Oh, who do you think you are?
So be honest, Dave. Would you have been able to resist? What if you had known you were going to die at the age of 56? I almost died 4 or 5 times before I was 25. Reset the last rites for me. I know that my disease surely is killing me. But why let it go by, or take it in stride, or keeping it all inside? Hell no, go live your life, do what is right, at least what is right tonight. Live each night like tonight might be the last night here on earth. Live each night like tonight might be the last night here on earth. I found a line to reflect the truth, that we are light on time, a truth yours and mine. How we shine half as long, but twice as bright. But not let it go by, or take it in stride, or keeping it all on the sidelines. Hell no, go live your life, go in and fight, at least what is right tonight. Live your life like tonight.